Okay, so now that we've determined our DMX attributes for our fixture, we're going to go ahead and build a library, a profile for that Mac 250. Now, at this moment, we're using ONYX, and I've got percentage values here. We need to convert them into a DMX value, which I'm using here on the Roscoe website, and I've highlighted it down here. So the percentage of 10% is 23 on the decimal for a DMX value. So keep that in mind, write that down, and that will be the default setting for our shutter channel. So when we go to open up our dimmer, our intensity channel, we'll get an output. Otherwise, you're going to have to go through the shutter channel as well, which is something you really don't want to do. It's just 2 steps involved. So I've written that down. I'm going to open up my ONYX, click on here, I'm going to menu, and I've got my fixture library editor here. So I'm clicking on that. I'm going to start this up, and we're going to create. So the manufacturer, we type in the name, Martin. The model is a Mac 250. The mode will just say basic. Okay. Everything else you can just leave as is. Now, if you do ever use a manual for your fixture, and generally speaking, maybe if it's a Chinese fixture, you might not have this information on hand. So we're going to skip this. It's not essential for you to be able to operate your fixture once you've created the profile. So we're going to go into next, and here we are with our channel properties. We're going to add in 9 DMX channels to reflect the amount of channels for the Mac 250. And we're going to assign each channel to the functions that we have recorded down previously. So I'm going to click on custom. Our first channel is shutter. So we'll click on shutter. And you can see here we've got the default value. We're going to turn on the default value here, and we're going to set that at 23. Okay, so you can either hit the plus arrow, or you can dial it in on a numeric keypad or your console. Okay, so we put that in. That's that. Channel 2, we're going to go here. We're going to find the intensity channel. There it is. Okay, default value will be at 0. And we're going to go to the next, go back, sorry about that. And we're going to go to channel number 3, which is going to be our color channel. So we keep going through this process until we've filled in default value at 0, okay, which will be open white. The channel 4 will be gobo. So we find gobo. Where is it? Should be pretty close around here. Here we go. Gobo. And we're going to go to the next channel, which is gobo rotation. So we go custom and go through there. And hopefully we can find, we've got prism rotation, gobo rotation there. Okay. We keep going through until we've got all of these channels dialed into what they should be. So looking for my focus, focus, where are you? Focus is there. Okay, channel number 7 is your prism. So we're going to go on there, and we'll just keep going through. Prisms here, and then we've got our pan and tilt. So we're going to put that in here, hit the custom pan. Now, as a default value for this, you really probably want to set that to 128. So I'm just going to dial that in to double click on there, and 1, 2, 8, close. If you double click on this here, you can bring up that numeric keypad. Saves you a lot of time with the plus and minus. Obviously, getting to 128 is going to take a bit of time. So we go to pan, and we go to custom and tilt. As it's 0 to 255, 128 is the central, what's the central part of this? So that's basically, hang on a sec, let's just go back there. Oopsie. So that should bring it, hang on, here we go. Just 1, 2, come on. Oh dear. 1, okay, we've got a bit of an issue here. 1, 2, 8. All right, there we go. So we've got that all done now. We're going to go to next. We've got all of our channels assigned as they should be, as they are on the Mac 250. We've got to go to next. We've got the Martin, Mac 250, basic. There's no wheel. There are wheels there. You can assign them if you know your DMX values. If you have the manual with that, you can add those in. but it's not essential. You can just dial through the wheel and find what you need. So we're going to continue saving this fixture. We're going to go yes. All right, this fixture was saved successfully. And we're going to close this down now. That's done. So we're going to go yes. And now we can go into our patch. And let's see, let's go back, edit patch. Okay, so we're going to delete these channels now because we do not need them. So delete, I'm going to use my console here, delete 1 through 9, enter, and confirm that, get rid of that. Now we go into our choose type, and we're going to find user library, and you can see here's the Martin fixture here, there's the Mac 250 there, and we're going to patch that at 1. And there you have it. So now we go back to our ONYX, we have a Mac 250 here, and I'll bring up my attributes here using the F6 function key, and you can see we've got everything there as it should be. So we've got intensity, we've got pan and tilt, color, gobo, beam. Now I can bring that up if I do this, and I'll try to bring up the capture. Let's see, we've got capture here. Okay, so we've got our Mac 250 here, select it, that's full, there you go. So we'll bring it down a bit so you can see. I'm going to zoom it out. I just did a park hand up here just to highlight it a little bit for you guys. So we've got pan and tilt here, and you can see it's set to the center of the DMX values. So we've got a nice home, and we've got pan angle, tilt, tilt, and then we've got pan. Okay, hang on, we'll just bring it up a little bit there so you can see the pan. Okay, so we've got the pan there. We've got color. So we've got color, and it's actually, well, it's sort of almost there. It actually has loaded in the colors as you think they would be, and you've got even color rotation there. So ONYX is quite smart to actually figure that out, but you can see we've still got a little bit of problem there. There's no color rotation there is at the end. There you go. But this color wheel here is still part of the index color. So yeah, that's where you go into the wheel settings and you can adjust those parameters. And you can see that one's a little bit off, but you can adjust that. And then we've got the gobos. Okay, we've got rotation. All right. What else we got? We got open. Okay, color. Let's go back to open here. Hang on, wrong. And beam. Okay, we got focus. Got prism. Prism. Come on, prism. There you go. There it is. Okay. So the prism and the color and the gobo are on the wheels. You can determine the actual exact points of those and add them into your fixture profile if you have the information. But say if you're in a quick fix and you need to build a fixture profile, you can do with this and get through. So I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.